year. We're thrilled to have so many people. I never expected that so many people would show up for the first conference. We have a lot of good speakers today. I think you'll find the information really good. And I hope everybody gets a good benefit out of this. I want to say a special thank you to Dr. Merlin Butler. He is on staff here at Kansas University. He's a professor of psychiatry and pediatrics here and director of the Division of Research. He's a certified clinical geneticist and clinical cytogeneticist, and he's been instrumental in arranging the use of the facilities here at KU Med. And we really appreciate all of your help. Just a little background so that you know how we got here today. This is the part where I need to breathe. On October 3rd, 2000, our first grandchild was born. And that is Chase. And his birth changed our lives and our paths forever. When he was born, we knew that he had some issues, but we didn't really know the extent of them. We got a diagnosis, and we didn't think that it was a correct diagnosis. So when he was 3.5, his pediatrician sent us to Cedars-Sinai because they had a genetics clinic there, and he did his residency there. So he sent us to see Dr. John Graham. Dr. Graham had been to a seminar on Mowat-Wilson Syndrome 2 weeks before our appointment. And when you go to a genetics clinical evaluation, you have a whole bunch of people in the room looking at your child, and several of them threw out some ideas, and Angelman syndrome was one of them. And when Dr. Graham walked in, he looked at him, and he said, "I think I know what he has." And he left the room and came back with the book and showed us a picture of a child who I believe was probably eating Odiac. And I looked at the picture and went, "Oh my goodness, this child is identical to Chase." So we came back with a diagnosis. He set up the blood testing, which at that time was only done in France. He sent the blood work off and waited. And in the meantime, we Googled Mowat-Wilson syndrome and found almost nothing. And we desperately wanted people to talk to, but there weren't any that we could find. So they decided to start a website, and his thought was that when people searched Mowat-Wilson syndrome, they would find our website, and therefore we would find them. And that's how we connected with the first people. The first people that we connected with, I think, were from Denmark. Their child was the same age as Chase, and could have been his twin. And then shortly after that, we were contacted by a lady in the UK who put us in contact with the support group. That time it was a Topica group, and Dennis Cowan in Australia was running it. And we joined that group and met a lot of the parents. Dave eventually took that group over from Dennis because Dennis had been doing it for years. And then we switched from Topica to Google, and that's been Google Group, and then also the website. A lot of the conversations now go on through Facebook. But the next step, obviously, was to start some kind of organization to do something for families and to start getting more information and get some research going. So last October, we incorporated the Mowat-Wilson Syndrome Foundation. Our major goals for this year were to get our 501c3 status and to do a conference. We sent in our paperwork back in March. We're still waiting. The IRS doesn't really hurry to do anything, so. But the conference actually happened, and here we all are. I'd like to take a minute to introduce our board members, for those of you who don't know. My name is Debbie Curry, I'm the president. My husband, Dave Curry, dear, is the vice president. He created the original website, which has now been incorporated into the foundation's website. Our treasurer is Sue Triumfo. She's right over here. She's been handling most of the registration stuff. Thank you so much. And she's been a real big help to me getting a lot of this stuff put together. Our secretary is Heather Pizar, and she's going to be speaking this afternoon. I encourage everybody to come back and listen Thursday. We have Sandy Flannery here. She's one of our directors. Rosemary Sum. Where's Rosemary?
I think she's still in the hall.
Oh, well, we'll get back to her then. Laura Chrysostamo. Where is Laura?
She may be in town here.
Oh, did she go upstairs? Okay, I know she's one of our directors also. Jessica Raksha, she's sitting back there at her little laptop handling video. And she designed our website and our logo and does all of our graphic stuff, and she's pretty awesome. And I hope I didn't forget anybody, did I? Good, okay. Yeah, I did that part already.